Okay, so welcome to a demo of Anomaly Floor 0. Let me change my mic a bit. Uh, it's a demo build. It's a standalone psychological anomaly hunting experience. Um, well, there are many instructions in what we want to playtest, so we're going to playtest how does it feel? Does it feel like a playable game? What things do we note that are positive, and which things do we notice that are negative? And of course, is there just some overall bugs or feedback we can give? I've got the controls here on my other screen. I've turned the sound in the recording a bit down, but it's a little bit louder for me to get a full sound experience. But it's also quite important that you can understand me, you can hear me. If I notice that the sounds get louder during the game, I will try to turn it down and match it a bit more so that my voice is loud and clear. So yeah, let's go and play. We have the WASD button to move, with left shift to sprint, space to jump, E to interact, F to toggle flashlight, and escape to pause. The mission. Well, I can't read this, but sure, just go. The mission. You are trapped inside Sector 11. The rules are absolute. If you spot an anomaly in the corridor, press the red button. If the corridor is clean and normal, press the green button. Wrong gas, descent. Correct gas, descent 1 floor deeper towards floor 0. Wrong gas, descent resets to back to floor 10. So I think we will have to check it out, see if we find anything weird. It's very backroomish. We have our stamina button in the middle, while stamina circled so we can see how far we can run. There is some blood here. A small maze. Is there anything really weird about it? Well, it certainly is not normal, but it's also not an anomaly. So we will have to press the green button, and then we see if we descend the floor. Loading up the next level. And we're back at floor 10. Okay, so I think the blood is counted as an anomaly. Because, yes, it's weird, like the maze, but I wouldn't state that the maze itself is an anomaly. There is this weird box, but it doesn't strike me as an anomaly. Back to the right. So I think this one is clear. So if it's clear, we have to press the green button. And then we should be descending to floor 11. Okay, so that also counts as an anomaly. So I think having to figure out what are anomalies can be a bit hard, as we don't have a baseline evaluation. Like some blood on the ceiling, it's weird, but like I was more thinking more like anomalies, like a monster or a distortion or something. Okay, so this should be an anomaly then. Let's go back. And let's state that we have an anomaly on this floor. Yes, and then we're on floor 9. Okay, so that counts as an anomaly. Yeah, let's go to the next one. I'm playing this right before bed, that's not the smartest idea. But we will take it. Okay. So the first floor is very easy. Right. I did not detect nothing here. There's some footsteps, but it can be just a sound sign. Check it out. I think this is quite clear. Okay, so I think we're clear in this room. Oh, we have to go back. Oh no. Okay, so let's follow this path. Like, it's a demo version. There are a little bit of like light glitches with the corners. So I think that's where two hitboxes of walls overlap. So that's something I would look into as it's quite distracting from the game. The tension in the game is there. It's very palpable. Like you feel like you're in the back rooms. It feels very weird. I noticed that the muscles in my arms are tensing up a little bit. I'm not the most experienced horror game player. Okay, we've been here. Now we have to find our way back. So let's go around to this side. I really feel like the elevator was somewhere in here, right? Wait. Oh no, it's back here. Okay. Okay, that should be clear, I think. Okay, so it was not clear, but I didn't see anything that was weird about it. Okay, so I think we can just, like, we already did this level, so let's just try to say it has an anomaly. And it didn't have one. Let's check it out. Are there any... Well, if we fail this one, let's restart to the lobby. Because, like, there's nowhere where I can be certain of what the goal of the game is. Like, I think this is clear. But it seems to not be clear. so we see one of those things. Is it not clear then? I can see some of the boilers. Okay, so like yeah, it's dark. There are a lot of these boilers. Very maze-like. Okay, so because last time I said it was clear and it count as not clear, I'm just going to say it's not clear. Now we're back. So we missed something in the first run. Okay, so let's just restart the lobby. Can we find anything here that says to us what is normal? Oh, there is one, but when I press read, I can't read it. Okay. That says the same thing as it says. Okay, so the anomaly can be spatial loops. I'm sorry if you have epilepsy, but it's the only way I can read this. Okay, which is not in the description of the game, and it's like not readable here because like I can't like open it. I can't hold E. I can't just press it. Just to do it like this, then we can have a bit of a screen. At each floor, exit the elevator, inspect every corridor for anomalies. Return to the same elevator cabin to submit your assessment. Red is spatial loops, gravity inversions, shadow entities, or audio deviations. Okay, so audio deviations can also be a anomaly. Okay, let's go. I was just checking by visual design and not by audio design. So if one of the chambers has a different audio, like I hear some pitter pattering. Was silent for a little bit. So if a corner that's like a dead end. This would lead me to believe that this is an anomaly. Not just the normal sounds, I hear pitter pattering and like there was a space where it seemed to not work anymore. But it was not correct. I really think there need to be some examples in what is weird and what isn't weird. Okay, so the silent bit is just a change in the loop of the music. Okay, so I just noticed the same things, some pitter-pattering. There seemed to be like a dead bit of sound, but that's just in between the loops. So the rest is normal, so it should be green. Let me take a sip of my drink, 1 moment. Okay, so this time we were correct. Let's change it up. Okay, we hear the same sound. We hear some clicking. Hear some light footsteps. Well, they're not light, they're very slow. There are some dead ends. Okay, that's weird. The clock. Okay, so there is an anomaly here. I think we're reaching a new dead end. Get back. But it is a tense game, like the sounds and the visuals make it for a not. When's the last time I have played a horror game? I think it was the first Outlast. But it's a long while ago. Okay, so anomaly detected. Okay, cool. I want to say if he doesn't count that the clock as an anomaly, I don't know what is an anomaly anymore. An anomaly. It's a weird word to say. Okay. I think if there's something in this level, it will be a shadow entity. Just breach and clearing every corner. Because there will be one heck of a jump scare. But this floor seems quite clear to me. I have to head back now. So we're heading back. Okay, so I didn't see anything. Good. I noticed like this is stressing me out. Oh god. This will haunt me in my dreams. Especially as I don't see shit. Okay, that's an anomaly, so we don't have to check the level any further, right? Yeah, I would say that as an anomaly. Oh, so this floor was clear. I was like, there is fallen shit. Shouldn't be there. It's clear. It's an anomaly. Okay, so let's check it out. I think this is not supposed to be there. I like how it's like, what should that be? Is that the candles? I think those are candles. Why are there candles here? One thing that would be fun is like if you would walk into this corner, you would get pulled up, just like the furniture. Okay, let's go back. And we can state we found an anomaly. Okay. It's like, can I see through the level? I don't hear anything. Last time I heard ticking noises. Okay. That side is clear. I would say that this floor is clear. Just a bit without light, but I don't think that counts as an anomaly. Sound stays the same throughout. There's nothing weird on the ceiling. There's no clock. So we are clear. Ticking means there's an anomaly. I don't want to know what it is, but we're going to find it. Well, it is the plot tracks. I just don't see what it is. So let's head back and say there is an anomaly every time I trip over that word. We are not clear. Okay, there's no immediate sound hints. I really don't see anything. Let me try to up the brightness a little bit. So the fallen things aren't a sign of an anomaly? Okay, I was, because of the light, how it's shown on that, I was like, is that a face? Can't get past those. Okay, so that's an anomaly. And now we just have to find the exit again. I think it was around this side, going back to the left. Around here. And let's say it's not clear. Okay, so let's end the playtest here, as we are supposed to play for around 30 minutes. It's 29 minutes and 50 seconds. So yeah, the things I found is like that there are a couple of things that like pull me out of the immersion of the game, and that's the sound clips that like are clearly on a loop and you hear when they end and start again. The glitching walls in the brighter levels, you see them flickering. In the later darker levels, you don't see that as much. Um, but like there is a lot of uh, the game has good vibes to say it like that. Um, it is a tense game. Like if you would play the sound continuously, you'd never know what's around the next corner. And I didn't come across any um, void entities, which those are called in the description of the game on We Playtest Games, or um, I think shadow creatures, which they were called in game. Um, but like you expect to come across them like around every corner at some point. I think that's maybe in floor 6 or 4 or 5 that you'll get across them. Huh. So yeah, like it tensed me up. It I didn't get a jump scare, but I think it's better that I just didn't get jump scared like every 2 levels, as that is like just too much. Um, the annoying part is you don't know what to look for, as in like the black with yellow box. Well, my idea was like maybe it's just something here, like it doesn't look very alien-like to say it like that. So it just didn't feel really like an anomaly. Like the blood on the ceiling, I was like, it's weird, but maybe it's considered normal. So for people who are less um, knowledgeable about the concept of backrooms, um, which I myself am, it can be useful to know what possible anomalies are. And well, those are described very short in the letter, in the briefing you have. The briefing is unreadable as it closes itself immediately as you open it. So the only way I could read is by repeatedly spamming E just to see what it said. And that gave me the hints I needed to progress through the game a little bit. So that should be top priority number one, fixing that. Like every immersion thing, every other thing doesn't matter if you don't know what you have to do in a game. So yeah, those are the points I found. Like the immersion, if you fix the issues uh, I mentioned, I think the immersion is like top notch. I My muscles tensed up every floor a little bit more because I knew it would get harder and scarier. And I didn't get a jump scare, but it wasn't needed. Like, and there are people who play these games like every day of their life and they need the jump scares to feel alive. Like, it's different for every person, but for me, it was the right amount. So I hope this video helps you with the game. I'll see you around.